Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
The Bruins pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down after a short gain there. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Now the handoff. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He hands it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
They'll try the option play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. That's the end of the 1st quarter. And after 1, we're scoreless.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got it. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The game sets up a 3rd down play. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This quarterback on fire today. So the offense clicking out. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down trot. Can they get something going here? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game. Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And, Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Hawkins. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's on the run. Launches deep. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he fires the football to the right side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. NC State comes to the line quickly. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Inside the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Kicking team out for the PAT try. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Hawkins. Receiver makes the catch, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the 2nd down play. The DB is backing off from the line now. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Bruins will line up here on 1st down and goal. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the 1st half tick away. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the 2nd half.
See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. And they get the 2nd half started with a running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense, come up with a stop? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend.
And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking downfield. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quick pass, the catch is made. Touchdown, NC State. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
This one will be fair caught. UCLA offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, NC State 28, UCLA 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw testing the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the UCLA offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
To throw, it's Hawkins. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, UCLA. No chance to catch him.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks through the PAT.
UCLA 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
And they heave it deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bruins.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And then first down, right back to the running game. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.